Hi, welcome to today's video. Today I want us to talk about why it's important to trust the process, especially on the journey of personal growth and development. And I'd like us to begin with defining what personal growth and personal development really means. And for me, this is a process of improving oneself by expanding one's skills and knowledge and becoming the best possible version of yourself. And it involves taking deliberate steps towards self-improvement in terms of your physical, mental, and emotional well-being, as well as personal and professional goals, pursuing your personal and your professional goals. And the benefits of personal growth, or rather being on the journey of personal growth and personal development, is improved self-awareness, enhanced skills and knowledge, which give you an edge in whatever you do in your personal life and in your professional life, improved relationships, whether just friends or even romantic relationships, even with your family and parents, increased resilience and greater fulfillment. Because when you're on the journey, you are in a process and you believe in it, there is the sense of knowing that everything happens at its own time and everything happens for a reason. And for that, you get to have greater resilience and greater sense of fulfillment. So basically, that is personal growth and personal development and its benefits. And this journey is important to embrace the process and to trust it. But why is it important to trust the process? So trusting in the process is having faith in your ability to learn and grow over time. And it means believing that your efforts and hard work will eventually lead to progress and success. This is to say that you believe that whatever you're doing today contributes in one way or another towards your personal and professional goals. And trusting the process also could mean embracing the uncertainties, the discomfort, the setbacks, the failures that come with change, and having the patience to persevere through difficult times. Because personal growth, or rather achieving our goals, is not something you just do by waking up. It's something that takes time. And trusting the process allows you to live your life with the knowledge that you can have it all, you just cannot have it all at the same time. So trusting the process allows you to cultivate embracing the uncertainties, embracing the discomfort in your journey towards the best version of yourself and towards your wildest of dreams. And it allows you to have something to lean on when it's difficult or when you're facing a failure. And it's important because when you trust in the process, you focus on the journey rather than the destination. And by doing so, you prioritize taking small steps towards your goals every day rather than worrying about achieving immediate results. And so you have an outlook of life where you look at life today, but also you can see tomorrow, because you know that whatever you're doing now contributes towards your personal and professional goals that will come later. And so when you trust the process, you focus on the journey, you're able to enjoy the journey, and you remain motivated and focused on your personal growth and development. The benefit of doing this is that you continually learn and grow, and you continue to challenge yourself. And by doing so, you achieve a sense of purpose and meaning, which can lead to a more joyful and fulfilling life. You don't worry about tomorrow so much because you're doing what you need to do today to ensure that you secure a better tomorrow for yourself and the people that you love. And this could mean so many things for so many people. It could mean pursuing education or training. It could mean learning new skills and hobbies. It could mean developing healthy habits and practices. It could mean building strong relationships. It could mean setting and achieving personal and professional goals. It could mean anything to you. It's setting yourself up for your wildest of dreams. It's allowing yourself to. So personal development and personal growth is a lifelong process that requires self-awareness, self-reflection, and a willingness to embrace change and challenge oneself to grow and improve. Ultimately, personal development and personal growth is about living a fulfilling life, realizing one's potential, and making a positive impact on the world around us. And that is my mission. My mission in life is to make a difference in my life, in all areas of my life and to help those around me do the same. It is my hope that through these videos and through my interaction with you, I'll be able to do that and accomplish my mission. Oh, let's talk about some benefits of trusting in the process, and I'll get right into it. The first one is it builds resilience and perseverance. It builds resilience in the face of setbacks, because in the process of life and in the process of personal growth and development, you will come about setbacks. Things will not work as you'd hoped. You will go through failure. But trusting the process helps you to build resilience in the face of setbacks. And it also helps you build perseverance through difficult times, because sometimes you will be low, you'll be emotionally low. It will be difficult to keep on moving. But when you trust the process, you are able to build the perseverance to continue. And it's true that the process sometimes can be a frustrating process because you only know so much. The second is it encourages a growth mindset, because trusting the process involves the embracing the idea that growth is ongoing and never ending. Every day is an opportunity to grow. And when you trust the process, you get to a point where you see challenges, and instead of getting beaten down, you see opportunities for growth, because every day you will find a challenge, but it is what you do about the challenge that matters the most. Embrace it, trust the process, trust that this challenge has come as an opportunity for me to learn and to grow and to be better, to build my skills, to build my knowledge, and to be a better person. The third one is trusting the process helps you to focus on your goals, to remain focused on your goals. It is less likely to get discouraged when you go through setbacks and distraction when you're trusting the process, because you know that you expect these things to happen and you have been able to build resilience and perseverance, and so you remain focused on your goals. And also you continue working towards them confidently, knowing that whatever you're doing today adds up to make it work for tomorrow, or to build a better tomorrow for yourself. The fourth one is that it fosters self-awareness. There is nothing that is so important in your journey to personal growth and development as being self-aware. And trusting the process allows you to get to a place where you foster self-awareness. You get to know yourself. You get to understand and be honest about your strengths, your weaknesses, your mindsets, your thoughts, and everything that is about you, your values, your priority, your kind of character, your personality. When you trust the process, it causes you to embrace knowing more about yourself, to embrace being in a position where you understand who you are, you understand what you want, and you understand what you need to do individually to go there. So those are the four benefits. The four benefits I thought I'd share today about trusting, why it's important to trust the process. That is, it builds resilience and perseverance. It encourages a growth mindset. It helps to stay focused. And lastly, it fosters self-awareness. I hope you're learning as we continue. I am hoping that you continue to learn at least one, two, so that your life can be better. I can be able to accomplish my mission of helping those around me to better themselves. And now, it's important, and we know why trusting the process is important, but how can we do that? So let's talk about some tips on how to go about trusting the process so that you can get the most out of it. And the first one is to set realistic goals. I know I'm a young person and I have wild dreams. I want to do big things, and I understand you completely if you're like me. You want to do things that seem impossible to others. You want to do big things. You're going to go to massive places. You want to do many things. But the first step to being able to trust the process, or rather on this journey of personal development and growth, is to set realistic goals. I know it's cliche, about the SMART goals, but it makes sense. Your goals have to be specific. Your goals have to be measurable. Your goals have to be actionable. Your goals have to be realistic, and your goals have to be time-bound. Yes. Besides them being SMART goals, you need to really focus on your R. They need to be realistic. It would be really almost insane to think that you can save $1 million in 1 year when you earn 50,000 Kenya shillings per month. Now, unless you are in the wash business, it beats logic how that would be possible. But You get what I'm driving at? So it's setting goals that are realistic, but they are challenging yet achievable. You need to set goals that are realistic. That we have agreed on. But you also need to set goals that are challenging yet achievable. You want something that will cause you to do something, that will cause you to move. And it's important to break them down into smaller, manageable steps. Because when you have a very big goal, it makes you lose your way in one way or another. Because what do you do today about a goal that is 5 years, 3 years away? So you have a goal, it's realistic, it's challenging yet achievable. Break it into manageable steps. What do you need to do? What do you need to achieve every year for those 5 years? And then just double it down and see. Like, I have a goal to write books, fiction and non-fiction. And I have set dates for 2 of them. And I have doubled down to knowing that I want to release my book at this time. So it needs to be printed by this time. So that means it has to be edited by this time. I need some friends to go through it for proofreading and even so I have doubled down to all those things. So I have learned that it is important to break down your goals into manageable steps so that you have something to do and something to track. The second tip is to embrace failure and setbacks. The key to doing this is to embrace and to try to learn from them, because everything that happens in your life, everything that happens in my life, I've come to learn that it has a lesson edged to it. You can learn something from it. It could be you learn something about what you wanted to achieve but did not achieve, or you learn about something regarding the people that you worked with or the place that you worked at, there's so much to learn from it. And so you can also use these setbacks and failures as opportunities to adapt or to adjust your approach in the process. You could be working on something and then there is a setback and you learn that maybe the way I approached it was wrong. So when you trust the process and you embrace failure and setbacks, you open yourself up to opportunities of learning and doing things in a new way to improve your chances of getting where you want. The third one is staying committed to the process. You have to be committed and remain trusting in the process. Remind yourself of your long-term goals. Remind yourself of the best version of yourself that you want to get to. Focus on taking small, consistent steps towards where you're going. Remain in the process. Trust in the process. Remain committed. If there is one thing that will really work for you and for me, is to remain consistently committed to our goals, consistently committed to our habits, and consistently committed to the steps we take each and every day. The fourth tip is to practice self-compassion. Do I need to add anything to this? You need to be kind to yourself, to be gracious to yourself, be patient with yourself, because you will not always be doing the right things when you want to. Sometimes you want to do something but just not in the mood, or just things don't work out and so much is going on in your life. But you need to just be kind to yourself, be gracious to yourself. As you extend grace to others, extend the same to yourself. And the fifth thing is to surround yourself with a supportive circle. I can't remember who said this, but it is said that life is partly what you make it to be and partly what it is made by friends. Think about that. Just take a moment and think about that. Your life is basically made by you, but also part of it is made by your friends in so many ways. So ensure that you are around people who encourage and inspire you to focus on your goals, who inspire you to go for your dreams, who inspire you to go on ahead and work for what you want. And just seek out support and guidance from coaches, mentors, or a therapist if needed. Focus on the process. If the process calls that you visit and have a session with a therapist, go work on your mental health. Go work on your mental health. If it calls for you to have coaches in your journey, get a coach. get a mentor, get somebody to guide you. It makes a whole lot of a difference to just have somebody to help you navigate this process of life and navigate your personal growth and development journey. It's important. And there are the 5 tips I'd like to share with you about how to trust the process and to get the most out of it. And that is: 1, to set realistic goals; 2 is to embrace failure and setbacks; 3 is to stay committed to the process; 3 is to practice self-awareness; and 5 is to surround yourself with support. Having gone through why trusting the process is important and its benefits and tips on how to trust the process and get the most of it, I would like to just say this, that failure is a natural part of the learning process, and personal growth is a journey and not a destination. I'm just so hopeful that you get something from this video, that you go out there and make a difference in your life, because you can only make a difference around you if you make a difference in your life. Having talked about all that, let's look at what it looks like and how it has led to personal growth and development for others. And I want us to begin with the most obvious part of where somebody has to really trust the process of becoming a star and the best, and that is athletes. To improve their performance, athletes have been had to say that they have had to stick to their training program and to focus on small incremental improvements, and by trusting the process, they develop resilience, perseverance, and mental toughness needed to succeed to the highest level of their sport. Usain Bolt is known for his incredible speed, but he's also known for his ability to trust the process of training and preparation. Throughout his career, he focused on developing his speed, endurance, and mental toughness. He set specific goals for himself and worked tirelessly to achieve them. His dedication and hard work saw him win 8 Olympic gold medals, 11 world championships, and numerous other accolades. It blows the mind to just think about what trusting the process and taking a step at a time can actually do for somebody. The second category of people I'd like to look is entrepreneurs. I have so many friends who are venturing into entrepreneurship. Well, I'm not one of them. My mental toughness does not allow me to start a business. I'm not sure I can do that. But if you want to be an entrepreneur, or if you are, you can bear witness to me that starting a business can be a daunting task. It might involve sticking to a business plan, developing a long-term strategy, focusing on building relationships with customers and suppliers over time. And by trusting the process, you build the skills, the knowledge, and the experience needed to succeed. It's a step at a time. You don't expect to start a business today and work at the level of companies like Safaricom or the Royal Media Services. No, it's that type of, it takes time. So you improve your skills, knowledge, and experience over time. The other is students. My dear students, to succeed as a student is easy, really. The challenge comes in because we do not want to put in the effort, to put in the whatever is required of us, because succeeding as a student is easy. It involves sticking to a study plan, seeking out mentorship or guidance, and focusing on small incremental improvements in our coursework and test-taking skills. It's as simple as that. But it is interesting to note that sometimes we struggle as students because we want so much and yet have not figured out how to put it all together. Because especially if you're a campus student, a lot is expected of you, and you're in a time of your life where you're focusing on growth, and you cannot just be in books and books and books. You need to move out, you need to go out and just experience life, maybe even travel. So many things you need to do, but it's about just having the foundations set. You have a study plan, you're focusing on improving different skills at a time, and just becoming the best that you can be. And the last one is an individual who's looking to improve themselves. Now, if you're looking to improve yourself, and I mean improve your life in all areas of your life, that is physically, you want to be fit and healthy. And so you want your mental health to be top notch. You want your career to be moving. You want your financials to be in order. You want your relationships and friendships to be strong and full of life. You want to achieve wild dreams. You want to travel. All these things are part of improving your life. And it's very simple. Rather, it's very simple, but we make it very hard. And this is what trusting the process when you're an individual that's looking to improve your life looks like. It looks like setting specific measurable goals. Like if physically you are looking to gain or lose weight, to improve your muscle strength, to improve your stamina, so you come up with a plan where you, if a diet is what you need, then you work on a plan. You work on a meal plan. If an exercise routine is what you need, you research and find the best routine for your goal that you need. And so it's about creating and sticking to the plan, not just creating and knowing that you have them, but you need to stick to the plan. Because if you plan for yourself that you're going to work out for this time, you need to follow your work schedule. If you decide that you're not going to partake in this kind of diet, it is upon you to embrace that and to stick to the plan. In your journey, you need to track your progress. And when you track your progress and you have made a positive change and you have improved in one way, celebrate your milestones, celebrate them. And then the other thing is to seek support from people. Seek support and accountability. Accountability is very important in your life if you want to become the best version of yourself. Because sometimes you're weak. There are things that emotionally you will not want to do because they will be hard at that moment. But with accountability, you can remain focused towards the goal. You can remain in line with everything that you're doing. So seek support and accountability. And that's basically how it could look like. It's about setting the goals and just sticking to the plan, setting the goals, breaking them down into manageable steps, working on it and sticking, being committed, and just keeping at it and not losing your focus, just moving forward with everything that you have. In conclusion to all this, I'd like to say this. By trusting the process, you ultimately become more resilient, adaptable, and self-aware. You can develop the skills and mindset needed to face challenges, overcome obstacles, and emerge stronger and more capable. So I wish you all the best as you go out and seek to embrace trusting the process, that you may find the strength to move and continue trusting the process. Even when things seem to derail, you just trust the process and believe that it's going to be better. Your tomorrow is better than today. But you cannot do the same thing today and expect different results tomorrow. That is the definition of insanity. So go out, change what needs to be changed, embrace what needs to be embraced. So in the next video, I'd like to talk about reinventing yourself. And with that in mind, I'd like you to just journal, or rather just think about it. If you really took your life the last 90 days and you are doing that for the next 5 years, would you be satisfied? Would you end up where you want to be in 5 years? I want us to discuss that in the next video, and I hope to see you then. You are watching Bloom with Juliana. I'm Juliana Carico, and I'm so grateful that you took your time to watch to the end, and I pray God's blessings upon you. So go out, be you, do you, and do your best. Until next time, bye. Consider subscribing.